Jai Guruji, Jai Makali. Welcome to Alien Being. This is where we explore the big questions that shape our world and our inner journey. This is Vikas, and today I'm diving into a vital subject. It's not going to be a long, so stay tuned around 10 to 15 minutes. And I am trying to figure out the answer to a question that most of you why war is not a solution. And I've taken this. Let's uncover the history of wars and how they have pushed humanity to the edge, and how Sanatan Dharma or the Sanatan culture, the eternal wisdom of the ages, offers a path to awaken to who we truly are, why we are here, and how we can heal our planet. So let's settle in, take a deep breath, and let's begin this sacred journey together. Now, let's try to understand why I personally feel that war is an illusion and how the Sanatan Dharma talks about this, or what's the perspective of the Sanatan culture on something like war. War is a mirage. See, it promises victory, security, power, yet it only delivers suffering. In Sanatan Dharma, we learn that this illusion stems from Maya. Maya is ignorance, the veil of ignorance and illusion that makes us see separation where there is unity. The Chandogaya Upanishad declares Tat Tvam Asi, a Sanskrit verse which means you are that. You are not separate from others or the divine. Yet, wars arise and come out when we forget this truth. When we cling to Ahamkara, the ego that divides me or I from you. Now think about it. Every war is rooted in this false sense of separation, right? My nation, my ideology, my resources. But what the Vedas say? Vedas remind us that all is Brahman, Creator, the one universal consciousness. If we truly lived this wisdom, war would dissolve. Why fight when we are fighting ourselves? Sanatan Dharma calls us to see beyond Maya, beyond illusion, beyond that veil of ignorance, to recognize our oneness and to choose love over conflict. Let's ground this in history. Wars have scarred humanity for millennia, from the epic battles of the Mahabharata, where even righteous wars brought immense loss, to the modern devastations of the 20th century. The pattern is clear. Remember the World War I, 1914 to 1918, claimed over 16 million lives. World War II, 1939 to 45, took it even worse. Up to 80 million people lost their lives. Cities obliterated and nuclear bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Painful history that we don't want to remember. Those nuclear moments were a stark warning. Humanity gained the power to annihilate itself. The Cold War kept us teetering on the edge, and today's conflicts with advanced weapons, arms and ammunitions, missiles remind us that risk remains. Wars do not just kill, they poison the earth, displace millions, and sow seeds of hatred. The Mahabharata's Kurukshetra war ended with a warning from Lord Krishna. Even a just war leaves a legacy of sorrow. Have we learned that? I don't think so. Not yet. But Sanatan wisdom offers hope. How? How do we break this cycle? By awakening to our true nature. Sanatan Dharma teaches that we are not just bodies or minds, but Atma, eternal souls, sparks of Brahman, the stardust, whatever you want to call this. The Mundak Upanishad compares the soul to a spark from a great fire, inseparable from the divine. And our purpose is to realize this truth and live in harmony with Dharma, the cosmic order. We are here to evolve, to transcend karma, desire, and krodha, anger, which fuels wars, and to embody prema, or love, and shanti, peace. Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 70, says, awakening means letting go of the ego's illusions and embracing our divine essence. Are we doing that? Ask this question. Now imagine a world where every person knows they are Atma, connected to all life. War would become unthinkable. And this awakening is our birthright. Sanatan practices light the way. But how do we contribute to a peaceful planet? Sanatan Dharma offers timeless guidance. Live in alignment with Dharma, serve others, and honor the earth. Here are some ways to start. Practice ahimsa or non-violence. Ahimsa, a core Sanatan principle, means avoiding harm in thought, word, and deed. Choosing kind words, eating mindfully, and resolving conflicts with empathy. That's how we are going to practice ahimsa. Serve selflessly. Seva bhav. Gita teaches Nishkam Bhav, action without attachment to results. Volunteer and support your community or share knowledge. Seva heals divisions. Third, protect Prakriti or nature. Vedas revere earth as a divine mother. Plant trees, reduce waste, and live simply. The Ayurveda says protect the environment for it sustains all life. And finally, fourth one, spread wisdom. Share Sanatan teachings through stories, arts, conversations. Inspire others to live in purpose with unity. See, every act aligned with Dharma creates ripples of peace. As the Taittiriya Upanishad says, from bliss all beings were born, in bliss they are sustained, and to bliss they return. Now let's build a world of bliss and not destruction. But how do we raise awareness or consciousness? See, raising awareness is a key to awakening. In Sanatan Dharma, this is called viveka or wisdom, discernment of the real from the unreal. And here is how we cultivate it. Number one, dhyan or meditation. Sit quietly for 10 minutes every day. Chant Om or Om Namah Shivaya. You can chant Gayatri Mantra also. This is a seed mantra from which all the mantras are born. A very powerful mantra, and this aligns you with universal energy and calm your mind. And here is how we chant this. Take a deep breath. Second, Swadhyay, self study. Read sacred texts like the Bhagavad Gita or the Upanishads. Reflect on verses like Gita 6 1 6. This advises balance in all things and journal your insights as well. Third, satsang or community. Join a forum or groups to discuss spiritual teachings or truths. The company of seekers uplifts your consciousness. I'll mention in the description on such group that I follow and that I'm a part of. If you do not find it in your vicinity, then do try to join this online because they do offer Zoom sessions as well whenever the satsang happens. And finally, connect with nature. Rigved praises nature's divinity. Spend time under a tree or by a river, feeling your unity with creation. These practices dissolve avidya or ignorance, the root of war. And as we grow in awareness, we become living examples of peace. Now let's deepen the Sanatan focus. Sanatan Dharma is a beacon for raising human consciousness. Its teachings cut through the illusions that fuel war. The Isha Upanishad begins all this, whatever exists in this changing universe, is enveloped by the divine. And this vision of unity is the antidote to conflict. The Bhagavad Gita offers practical wisdom. In chapter 3, verse 25, Krishna advises Arjuna to act for the welfare of the world, not for personal gain. This selfless action counters the greed and power struggles behind wars. And similarly, the practice of yoga, union of body, mind, and soul, helps us master our inner conflicts, creating outer peace. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras emphasize santosha, contentment, and tapas, discipline to transcend destructive desires. In Sanatan rituals like chanting the Mahamrityunjay mantra, invoke healing and protection for all beings. Mahatma Gandhi, inspired by Ahimsa and the Gita, showed how Sanatan principles can transform societies without violence. By living these teachings through meditation, selfless service, and reverence for all life, we elevate our consciousness and inspire a war free world. But what's the call to action? War is not our destiny. The Rigveda reminds us truth is one, though the voice call it by many times. Let's choose the truth of unity over the lie of division. Sanatan Dharma shows us the way through Ahimsa, Dharma, and awakening to our divine nature. Take one step today. Chant Om Shanti 3 times for global peace. Read a verse from the Gita or simply smile at a stranger, seeing the Atma within them. Every step towards consciousness is a step away from war. Let's envision a world where we resolve conflicts with wisdom, heal the earth with love, and live as one family. That world is within reach, guided by the eternal light of Sanatan Dharma. Thanks for sharing this sacred space with me today. And if this episode touched your heart, share it with someone ready to awaken. Together, let's spread the vibration of peace. And until next time, walk the path of Dharma and shine your divine light. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.